Hello, everyone. It's been so long. I missed you so much. Welcome back to Chains of Asmodeus. We're at session 23? Maybe. That's what other people told me, and I'm just gonna believe them blindly. Welcome back. I have been traveling. Traveling was brilliant, but we're back, and I'm so excited to get back to a weekly schedule. We're missing a couple of players. That happens sometimes. But we're still going ahead because it's been too long, and I want to play Dungeons and Dragons. Welcome. Before we start, we should introduce these lovely players. Hi, I'm Maddie. I'm the person who got into magic recently, and I'm a magic nepo baby because I have yet to buy a single commander deck for myself. Maddie, Haley.
Hi, I'm the one who's finally feeling better to some extent. I have my bad days, but today's such a good day. I feel so locked in right now. I'm ready to go. Haley.
Hell yeah. Hannah.
Oh, the one who had a breakdown, a full breakdown, not 15 minutes ago over my camera not working. So, despite technical difficulties, we still persist. And so we're going with my fucking iPhone camera. Huh.
Apollo.
Sorry. Hello. I'm the I'm the one who's graduating on Thursday.
Hell yeah. They have a degree. A degree. A master's.
I want
Oh,
to have two.
so
Ghosts.
that's
Degrees
crazy.
plural.
Degrees, bitch. Hell yeah.
Someone hire me, please.
But yeah, before we start, some quick little announcements and notes. First and foremost, we want to keep you as safe as can be, so I'm just gonna pop the content warnings in the chat where you can find a list either in the description of this video if you're watching the VOD, or in the chat where you can find all the content warnings because we want to keep you as safe as can be. As mentioned in previous episodes, we are in Malbolge, people. This is the land of body horror, so if you are not into cadavers and weird shit involving body parts, this might not be the place for you. But for us, we live for that shit. We're having a great time. But also, if you want to head to our Discord, that is where everyone hangs out. We send memes. I send all of the art and kind of like visual references if you ever need those things. It's also where we get our questions for our Q&As. It's a really fun time. You should check it out. And we have over 200 members now, which is crazy. Hey, it's a great time. Also, I want to announce if you really like my DMing style and you think it's a great time, I have, for the first time in a year and a half, I'm opening up a start playing game set in Ayaya. So if you really like Dungeons and Demigods and you want to play in that world, there are seats open. It's a brand new campaign if you want to play with me for a year and a half. It's really fun. We're playing with my homebrew rules. They're not like full rules. It's still 5e. They're just like homebrew races. But it's a really fun time. You should join. Everyone is a demigod who has died on a quest, who is washed up on Ayaya alive for some reason. This can definitely only go well. But yeah, check that out. That's really fun. With that all said and done, I think it's time for our recap. So, Haley, take us away.
I'll do my best. It was September 21st was the last time we played, so about a month ago.
That is cool.
So beginning of the session, Meknon and Soul chat about redemption. Meknon says that if you want that you have to want redemption for you to be able to be redeemed in the first place. And that was the last conversation we had on the ship before we entered Malbolge. Woohoo! Maddie informs us there's no poison resistance or immunity. As a monk, this is devastating to me. We enter, there is a beautiful city of like like the most like it's like the nicest shopping mall you've ever been to. And once we enter, a man is trying to sell us an amulet for a while. We said, no, no,
Oh,
man. We
thanks.
actually have no attunement slots. So sorry. So we end up doing a little bit of shopping. Um, the main one is that Shiloh picks up armor finally. Yippee! And there's a really hot sales lady who's selling this armor to Shiloh and being so flirty. It's so hot. We love it. I get a hag's eye. I don't think anybody else bought anything in particular. But we make our way up through the mall to the top where Glazia's palace is. We get there, the doors are open. We enter the lobby. I don't know what's the word. The foyer. There's like people holding tables and like it's weird and kind of hot. And we enter the throne room and there's a throne made of bodies because we're in Mount Bulge. But the throne is empty. Glazia is not there. This upsets Shiloh. There is a letter, and guess what? Haley didn't write down what the letter says. But it was kind of shady. Do you have the letter? What's said on the letter?
So there's this amazing thing. It's called improv, and that's where I do this fun thing where I just kind of like make shit up. I believe it said something along the lines of like, "I will come and find you at the tavern. Be patient," or something.
Yeah, it was like, be back later, busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so
Pet.
short and so mean.
And I was like, I felt like I got slapped across the face.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was like, I'm busy. It's like
TTYL.
So that was very sad. But Hannah said something great that I wrote down. Referring to Shiloh, her heart does not beat, but it aches. Oh,
That was
Shiloh, poor
crazy.
thing.
Womp womp.
So we're like,
Yuri.
oh, well, fuck, let's go to the Hag's Inn. So we start heading in that direction. While we're heading there, Shiloh kind of thinks about it, is like, oh my god, wait, no. I did see Glazia. It was the sales assistant. She was playing dress up to mess with my mind, which is messed up. Glazia girl. What's
She's
wrong with
messy.
you?
I like her.
She's messy. She's also so hot. We did learn that too.
So hot,
need-
so messy.
You gotta go check those image references, guys.
My kind of woman, yeah.
I love
She's
a
so
woman
hot.
who will just manipulate me.
In real life
Kill
and in
Concerning that we
game.
all agree.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
But as we're heading to the Hag's Inn, we end up fighting a miasmar.
Yeah, but I mean,
Miasmar. I wrote dragon.
it was more like a dragon bearded. It was more like a bearded dragon because it didn't have wings and it was like
Yeah.
a big lizard.
Yeah.
Miasmorn.
Miasmorn.
Poor-
We fought it and we killed it.
poor-
We got super lucky though because it turned out the acid would immediately burn our armor if we got hit. And Raimi did, but the rest of us didn't. Oh no, how terrible.
Yeah, so I think
Um,
Raimi lost her
No, it was chest plate because she's like, I just ruined it. No, like I just
Yeah.
scratched up all the.
Yeah, no, when I read that on the
Um,
staff log, I was like, oop.
But we got a bunch of gems. Mechnon collected some of the acid, and we started continuing our way towards the Hag's Inn.
Hell yeah. Amazing. I'm sorry. All I could think of is that one SNL bit with Bill where he keeps going like this, where it's just like, have you ever wanted a woman who's just gonna impress you? That's Glazia's sign-up sheet. Alrighty. So, you all arrive at the sign of the Hag's Arms. Since it's been a while for us, I'm gonna reread the description. Apologies if you're watching this all in a row and this is all very repetitive. As mentioned last time, the theme song for this place is Hotel California by the Eagles. In Melbourne, there is no level ground, but always the strength-sapping slog of up or down, and the going riven with crevasses and the colossal eternal remains of Malagard, the former ruler of this layer, constantly festering but never decaying away. There are tunnels, layers for such fauna as calls Malbold home, the insects and spiders with their kin in swarms of a huge size. Some say they were spawned from the corruption of Malagard's vast, fleshy diaspora. The things have adapted their natural weapons and strategy to prey on fiends, though they will take mortals gladly. You notice. The first thing you notice is that the sign of the hag's arms is bleakly named. The outer courtyard sits in the crook of one of Malagard's lesser limbs, or at least a recognizable fragment of the same. With this elbow space, the upper level of the inn itself is made entirely from the ancient hag's substance, bones as scaffolding, leathery skin stretched out as a vanned roof, the walls built of telacidated teeth and ragged plates of nails. As a feat of architecture, it is simultaneously impressive and nauseating. You do see people milling about the entrance of this place. There is a fiend of reddish skin but with a strange green hue leaning against the door with a lute and is strumming out a particular chord set that opens up a song. And a few imps and kobolds milling about, all seemingly working. You see what looks like people who are sitting around, both with a gleam of boredom mixed with a very suspicious tinge of constantly looking over their shoulders. This particular inn, compared to the rest of Malbolge, is a place people come to do shady deals or hide from people. As you stand outside, what would you like to do?
How many people are around?
Out the front, like 3 or 4. But you do hear voices and conversation coming from inside. This is certainly not an abandoned location by any means.
Okay. Can I just try to get a vibe for the people here? Like, look, we're so deep into hell, I'm not looking for it. Do they have malicious intent? But, like, is any of that malicious intent directed towards us as newcomers? Like, what type of eyes are they looking at us with? Do they think that, oh, somebody we can do something to? Or curiosity of, I wonder what they're here to do? What sort of, how are they looking at us?
Roll insight.
Yeah. Oh, I'm good at this. Oh, that's so good. 24.
Hell yeah. My favorite thing is when you say, "Hi, can I make a wisdom check?" and I tell you have to make a wisdom check and you go, "Why?"
Why?
With a 24, looking around at these people, I'll carry on an insight check if you head inside because it was pretty good. But from the outside people, they look to you with a curiosity, but not as much of a surprise as there has been in other places to see people who are very obviously from the mortal plane. If anything, it reminds you of walking into any other tavern, of people are just looking at you walking to a place that does business of all kinds, wondering, wow, I wonder what they're here for.
This place is too normal. I'm on edge. Thank you.
It's normal in an uncomfortable comparison way, but while being completely different at the same time, where you're just like,
Yeah.
this kind of it in context it feels normal. But if this place existed in any part of the material plane, it would be the most insane shit ever. But at this point, your description of normal has been vastly warped.
Yeah.
And
I think I am defaulting to Shiloh
yeah.
for leading the action in this lair, but I am just going to keep up that, passive, keeping an eye out, seeing if anybody's going to try start shit.
As the kids would say, Shiloh is not exactly locked into the current circumstance, post realizing that she did have Glazia fit her armor. And so she is walking rather stiffly and uncomfortably in this new set. And you can see that she's just like kind of where the back plate meets the front plate, where that kind of like gentle fabric or whatever would be, she's just kind of like rubbing it in between her fingers, fiddling, and just kind of staring off as they kind of enter into this wild fucking place. And I think that she's very on edge that Glazia could be anywhere and anyone, and then that possibility hadn't necessarily occurred to her before. So she's a little heightened. And I think, do we know the item that we're looking for
I think it's the
again?
Scourge of Shadows.
The Scourge of Shadow, right?
Or Shadow, yeah.
I think that Shiloh is hankering for a drink, to be honest. And if they're in an inn, she would like to find one. So if nobody else has direction, she will attempt to find the nearest bar possible.
Definitely, as you touch that, you feel that ghost of a touch on the sections where belts were tightened.
So many buttons.
So many buttons.
So many
That
clasps.
is lasting even now, whether it is from her own mind or something physiological. You're so aware of it in a way. But you head inside, and the first thing that greets you as you walk in is a staircase that heads up. You aren't certain what it's made of. Every part of the inn seems suspiciously biological in nature, although very dead. And there is an inescapable scent of decay constantly underlying the air. Do you guys head up?
Yes.
Yeah, there's no other
No way
direction
but
in it.
forward.
I'm
Yeah.
following.
I will say there is a door in the way of stairs heading further down, but you see on the door there is a plate that reads staff only.
I don't think we need to make unnecessary journeys
Seems like
yet.
a bad idea.
Do not make unnecessary journeys. As you go up, at the top of the staircase lies a long hallway with many doors. You see, apart from the first two doors, which are open, the rest of them all are numbered, except the numbers are not in order. They are seemingly random, but it reminds you of, like, it's giving very Shining Core. Like, honestly, this whole place is very Shining Core of, like, the hotel room numbers. And I'd like to think that all of the numbers are in some way connected to something infernal, celestial, all of them 69, like there's like 3 69s. But this hallway seemingly looks endless. You cannot see the end of it, which is strange considering what shape this building was in, but it's run by hags, so it does make sense that it would be magically inclined. But through the first door, as you can kind of like as you just appear and you can just peek inside, no one has especially noticed you or anything like that, but the first one you see a great feasting hall. There is several long tables, kind of like Harry Potter Great Hall style, that are covered in food. And most of it looks to be meat, and there are swarms of devils all around the tables, talking and gorging themselves on this meat and the strange offerings as they're kind of like screaming and infernal at each other. And if you take a moment to kind of pick out conversations, it's mainly people making deals, people talking about it's the normal conversation that you would hear in a tavern if it was made by all evil people who didn't need to worry about talking about how many people they killed today. There are also a couple of other tables by themselves with no food on it, where you see the occasional person who is not a fiend. Though, even then, all of them they aren't necessarily recognizable as being from the material plane. There is a few people who look to be elementals. You see a few people with like long, thin, spindly ears and fingers that seem a little bit too long, that are very carefully talking to a few demons who look incredibly frustrated, as it would be if devils tried to deal with the Fae. And a few other fiends who look slightly out of place of the rest, wearing travel clothes and are just playing cards or drinking by themselves. You see there is a swarm of kobolds who are all running around with plates of food, acting as waiters, dealing with people. You do not see a sign of any kitchen or bar within this place. It seems to be table service. Through the other door, you see a kitchen and a bar, but it is only occupied by kobolds. And is it lemures or the like tortured souls? It's like lemure or lemur, and I don't know which one.
Maybe Lemure.
I think it's Lemure.
Yeah,
The
that
little,
sounds nicer.
Grunt things.
Yeah.
The worm looking.
Yeah. Wrigley. Didn't like that. Sorry.
Ayo. And they're all like running
didn't like
around, panting, like they are desperate to maintain their work. What would you like to do?
I'm just looking at Shiloh.
Shiloh is eyeing up a glass of wine that one of the patrons is knocking back and looks to the rest of you and goes, I don't know about you, but I've had a long fucking day.
Yes.
If anyone
I wouldn't
deserves
say
it, it's
no to
you.
some wine.
Fabulous. And I'm going to go to one of the closest tables that seems readily available. If there's like a grunt or like small devil or something that's sitting at one of the tables, I'd kick him out the chair and sit down.
I think as like two people kind of like rise up to start like fisticuffing each other, you guys just like quickly go in and like steal that little like two table, pull a couple chairs over without asking, because it's hell, you don't need to ask for chairs, and sit yourselves around a table. With your 24 insight from earlier, you notice most of the people who are eating food don't really seem to notice you. Probably the only people who are looking at you very curiously are the fiends who are sitting on the outside. Probably, I'll say, give me a perception check on top of that if you could, Meknon.
Well, this is the one that I'm bad in. And you know that. No.
I do, but yet it needs to be used all the time, and that's on you, bestie.
Wait, insight of perception, did you say?
Perception. You've already got your insight.
Okay, it's bad. That's a 3. 4 on the die for a
Oh,
3.
Jesus. Okay, well, of the people,
You
of the
know this.
general crowd, there's no one in particular that you pick out, but in general, they're looking at you curiously, wondering what you're doing here. The occasional look of, like, eyeing you up in the way salesmen do, where they're like, are you easy?
Can I sell you something?
Yeah.
And I think whenever
you
someone
have
gives
money?
me that look, I just bare my teeth and I just kind of snap at them, or in their direction.
Yeah. I also think there's a couple of kobolds who kind of stop and stare at you for a second before they keep moving because they're like, what the fuck? Dragonborn? But, as you sit waiting for one of the kobolds to come over and begin serving you, is there anything you guys do?
Soul is going to be skimming people's like belt holsters, places where you keep weapons, just keeping an eye out for the scourge, just seeing if it's on anybody. I don't think it is, but might as well check.
Roll a perception check.
Oh darn. The
Can
thing
I
I'm
look
also
for
bad at.
something? Roll a perception check. Aww.
Aww.
God,
Damn.
Maddie, you're so mean.
I know, I'm
Such
the
a cruel,
worst.
Maddie,
cruel
why are you
DM.
doing that to us?
23. I rolled 19.
Ew.
No one's ever had to roll for
Looking
anything in this game.
around, you do
Roll
not
for
see anything that would resemble the scourge on anyone's belts, but that's largely unsurprising to you. Probably what you
Yeah.
do notice is... Let me roll. Yeah, right. You see one guy. One of the people sitting at the table who seems to be playing solitaire. He is a fiend with red skin who does not look like he's from Malbold. Who's wearing traveler's clothes and has like a large kind of... It's like one of those briefcases that kind of looks like one of those like doctor's kits or like a Mary Poppins bag that's like a black leather, kind of like sitting between his feet. And you do notice that he has like a few daggers kind of attached to his either side of his like thighs, and they do have runes on them. And he has quite a few rings, a few amulets. Out of everyone, he's probably the one who's like the most like packed here.
Yeah.
Has the most shit on him.
Largest stock.
And he's also the one who is especially looking over to your group, which Mechnon didn't notice.
I'm just staring down kobolds.
I'll do like a little flick in that direction to get Mechnon's attention if I see him
Huh?
skimming the room. That guy over there. Kind of looking at us a little more than everyone else. If you're worried about eyes.
In a bad way, or...
He probably wants to sell something to us. Is there anything you want?
Unless he has the scourge. Not really.
He's got a case in between his feet. He could, but
Okay,
I
now
don't
I'm
understand
interested. Now he has a case, he's hiding something, I'm interested.
You're more threatening than I am. Go on. I'll stay here with.
I'm gonna make
broken
eye
heart.
contact.
Shiloh is actively attempting to trip kobolds by like randomly sticking her foot out for entertainment.
As you should.
Yeah, I'm gonna make.
I'm
sure
gonna look at the guy,
doesn't.
and he's a businessman.
What fucking
I'm not
stats it?
approaching him, but I'm going to give him the look of you may approach us with an offer.
You see this guy's like got like a he's got like a wide brimmed hat. he... Listen, guys, he's hot. Like, need I
Okay.
say
There's no
more?
other way to put it.
Unfortunately, he's a little bit
Is
hot.
this Charon from Hades?
No, it's more he's giving like oh, do you know who he looks like? He looks like oh, I've forgotten the character's name. From Legends of Adventurous, the dude with the chains. Mace's character. He looks like that if he was like a Lone Ranger.
Ooh.
Okay.
He's
I
giving
respect it.
very like in the back of like the saloon, like I'm not from around
Hot.
here.
Kind of giving Hellboy vibes.
Yes, a little
Around
bit.
easier parts, but I got
Yeah.
business.
Yep. And
I love that for him.
Gideon Cole.
yeah, Gideon, he notices you and he kind of lets out a grin and you see like a bunch of his teeth are gold.
I love that.
So sick.
And
Hand him over.
he stands up, leaving his case behind, and walks over to you with a confidence that is slightly like, oh, okay.
Well, now I want to go steal his game.
Sure, you can try.
I see that in
And
your
he
eyes. I go,
grabs the back of his chair and just walks over to you. It just scrapes against the floor before he places it and sits down. You lot don't look like you're from here.
you left your suitcase unattended.
Oh,
I think it'll be just
Aw.
fine.
Or
What brings you lot here? Doing business with the sisters? Commission.
Shiloh doesn't say anything. She just picks up a wine glass, just starts knocking it back.
is that we have
Hiding.
business to attend to.
Makes sense.
Brings you here, stranger.
Job for a boss. Gotta, pick up his new toys. Take a little longer than expected, so I have to spend a bit more time with the riffraff than makes me comfortable. It's alright. Make a few business acquisitions here and there. Never a bad thing.
What do you trade in?
Anything I can. Anything of value. Something of a jack of all trades. I find things for people. Know what I mean?
When he says I find things for people, just give a side glance to Shiloh. And then I'll just say, the people that you do business with, what do they call you?
Lots of things. Where are you lot from? Material plane and all that? You can call me Dispatch.
Dispatch.
Sure, closest word than if it was infernal or something else.
What's in your box?
Not.
All sorts of things. You looking for something? New, item or something else? I have a few things I've picked up recently. Should you have anything to trade, or... I guess I dabble in coin and otherwise occasionally, but... I prefer the art of the, something for something else.
Well, we've got plenty of something.
I can
Just
see
need
that.
something worth buying.
Gonna roll a history check for him. With advantage because of his background.
This is where it's revealed that Glacier just kind of has a notice board with, these are all my warlocks.
No.
With that roll, you can tell he notices. He doesn't get high enough. Because of his role, the only thing he notices is Sol. You notice he looks at the rapier and the dagger hanging from your hips with a spark of recognition.
Mhm.
He works in items trade. And as you recall, there are multiple versions of this object, so it is more likely that he has seen it before. And he raises an eyebrow and seems to straighten with like a newfound respect, almost. I see you're a collector of rather iconic pieces. I admit I've never seen a copy in person before. How'd you come by it?
Can't the lady have her own adventures?
Of course. So, is there something I could help you with? Or did you just want to chat?
I make eye contact with Meknon and with Solstice, knowing that we are currently in the market for a particular object, and whether or not we should maybe ask this guy. Because I don't know I don't think the characters have the understanding that the item is Galazia's specifically.
I will say, so far, every single item you've collected has been owned or created for the archdevil who rules over this place.
You're
I
so
wouldn't
right.
put it past you guys to join those dots.
Real, yeah, true.
Georgia, yeah.
I guess that depends. Do you work with discretion, or do your loyalties lie to particular people? Here.
Well, everything can be under discretion with the right words and handshakes, but if that wasn't put in place, I of course have to report back to the guy above me. Don't worry, it's not any kind of rule or something like that.
We're maybe, hypothetically, in the market for a particularly well-guarded item. Don't exactly know where it may be, but to the right, handsome, terribly intelligent, savvy explorer of sorts might be able to help us locate it. We could grease a palm or two. Depends whether or not you'd be willing to go against any of the big guys.
Well, if it's just information you're after, you guys aren't locals. You might not know the in and outs of things you definitely shouldn't go after. I'd be more than happy to warn you of such things.
Such kindness.
How can we assure that these warnings are given the utmost discretion?
Well, my palms are awfully dry. As you mentioned earlier, for payment, I can give. I'd be so kind as to take coin if it's all you're willing to give away. I could even show you a few of my recent acquisitions, one of which is especially curious.
Above table, we're never gonna use this fucking crystal ball, are we?
Hell no.
I also still have these fucking crowns from a while back that give you like plus 30.
Yeah, save like the dex and wisdom.
Let those
ones, though.
cook. Save the strength.
No, I think we should keep them.
Charisma. I think we should keep those just
I'm
in
never
case.
gonna use
Just in
these.
case.
Okay.
Okay, you don't know that. I pull out a big ass. It's at least a 2-foot diameter orb. Puts it
The
on the
crystal
table.
ball is like this big.
Well, I wanted it to be big. but
You can
okay.
make it
It's like
weirdly big,
tall.
but it means you've been carrying it this whole time.
This girthy
It's as
ball.
big as one of my ass cheeks. Okay,
Alright.
I'm caked up. I'm caked up.
Only
in this
one?
Only one. I got 2 crystal balls back there. Booga
That's-
booga. Anyway,
Forget about Glazia.
I pull out the crystal ball. I just lay it on the table, but my claws are still on it and my hand is still on it. And I say, well, I know that I have some things that I'm willing to part with to grease wheels and start trading conversations.
Do you mind if I have a look?
My hand stays on it. And I'll just turn my palm up so the ball is looking up.
He touches it and his eyes flash. You see one of the rings on his finger like brightens. You suspect it some kind of identify object. But he casts it quicker than you've ever seen anyone cast it. It was just in an action.
Whoa.
Certainly. What item are you after?
I would be willing to trade this for something of less value if you were to give us some guidance and discretion to make up for the monetary loss.
Unfortunately, I'm not in the business of trading items of such worth.
Does that mean that my shit is too cheap
As
for him?
in, he was willing to take it to give you information, but he doesn't carry any items that are like not worth a lot of money.
Okay. Well, I mean, my crystal ball is like, it's a very rare item. So he's
Yeah.
he's
He's
only
like-
deals very rare or above.
Yes, but also
Understandable.
he thinks that giving you information is worth a lot.
Okay, then in that case, I'll just, holding his gaze, I'll say, well, so long as the information makes up for this. Information and discretion for a tool of divination seems fair to me.
I guess so. Then again, such tools are not as useful down here as they are up there. Our almighty lords have quite the influence over it. Not much privacy, except for words of mouth in a crowded tavern, which is probably the most anonymous you could be. Pick the right place, my friend. What item do you seek? I promise discretion. I will not mention what item you search for to any soul or unsoul, living, dead, fiend, or otherwise, long after you leave this place. And in return, you will not disclose that it was me who gave you such information to any soul, dead, living, fiend, or otherwise. Do we have a deal?
I smile. My one fang that is the ruby that I carved into the shape of a fang, so that we're twinning with fake teeth. I grin and I say, "Let us be in contract then."
He holds out his hand.
Ah, shake it.
It's hot, as per. No, as in it is physically hot,
No,
and also it's
sexually
hot.
charged.
And
I've
also
ever
it's
seen.
sexually charged.
I'm trying to get under that hat.
You're just like really making eye contact.
What can I help you with?
I just nod to Shiloh. I'm not giving lore information. I'm tired.
You made the. I think Shiloh will look at you and go and just like pull on her necklace a little bit, like, Magnon, you made the contract. If I tell him, that's a way around the loophole.
Clever
That's
girl.
Clever girl.
Clever
I try not to
whore.
I, as Meknon, relay the information that somebody else at the table will say because they'll say it better than me.
Which is, you're looking for the scourge
Where
of
the
shadow.
Where'd the scourge at?
Where'd that scourge at?
Where's the fucking scourge,
My
dude?
boy, where'd that scourge at?
I'm
I
gonna
dap him up. Where the scourge
re-roll
at?
his history check. Ooh, that is.
That's true. Dog might not even know.
Ooh. Nah, he rolled good.
He doesn't know.
No.
I'm so sad.
It's
He
more.
can't be hot
if
and not
he's
know.
yeah, if he's connecting some dots. You see, you mention it, and he just. Interesting. And his eyes kind of flick around. Very interesting. He's like
Don't look
glanced
at the
at
wrought
the
iron tower, my
yeah.
guy.
He's clocked the wrought iron
Don't
tower.
look
He's clocked the rancer, and because for a second he got that glint in his eyes, which all of you recognize, where he was going to laugh in your face and be like, "There's no fucking way." But now that he's clocked that, he's like, "Oh,
Oh, they
these
might
people are
actually be able to
crazy.
pull this off.
very interesting." These crazy motherfuckers. Well, as I should hope that you're aware, that particular item belongs to Glazier, the archdevil of this here layer. Her most favorite little item. Never leaves her side. Let me bring up.
It's like a little twitch in Shiloh's eye.
But I'm her favorite toy.
Ah. Yeah, I think Shiloh just goes, well, she likes plenty of things. She doesn't necessarily always keep track of them.
He gives you a look like, I don't want to get in all that.
Yeah, I feel so bad.
This is
Shiloh's
like
going through it, guys.
kind of. This is like going back to your hometown with your friend who had a nasty breakup and never really got over it, and every single turn in that town they're just throwing shit, and you're like, I'm literally just here for drive-through.
Yep.
Please.
I'm gonna make this
Please,
everybody's problem.
God. Yep. It was said to be a gift from her dad. It's a whip of kind from infernal iron. Has a bunch of little tails made from hellfire, green, all that. It's meant to be indestructible. She carries it wherever she goes. It has a particular sort of charming property on other people, among being a weapon, of course. Practically resembles her power. But I'm sure hearing all about how impossible it is to find wouldn't be of use to you. But I myself have no such connections. I'd recommend talking to Anacrida downstairs. She is
one of the sisters?
Yes, the leader. The two of them get tea, Glazier and her. And despite the friendly talks, Hags is still not very fond of her after they harsh takeover and culling of everyone she's ever known. They get along well enough, but I don't think Glazier would be too surprised if Anacrida was to turn against her one day. She probably knows her the best out of everyone here. I'd talk to her. But, for my advice, you can make deals with her. She is pretty above board. She's infernal in that way. Less like most of the other fae types of hags. She sticks to her deal, sticks to her word. Otherwise she wouldn't be able to do business. But she will want something in return. Nothing, physical, nor to do with you. She usually gives out jobs. It'll be worth your time, I imagine. Ask for a meeting. Say you're looking for business. Be polite. I think you should be able to work something out. You seem to...
He says be polite. I shudder.
You seem to be able to take care of yourselves well enough.
Shiloh doesn't have anything more to say to that, so she's going to, under her breath, sip her wine and go, "She never invited me to tea."
And you see Dispatch is kind of like thumbing at the bowl with a look.
Bubble?
Yeah, he wants it.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was the whole deal. Yeah. I forgot.
He takes it,
Go away.
and as soon as it enters his hand, it disappears.
I was smart to keep my hand on it then.
Guess so. It is about this time that you see like a kobold notices the bag and kind of walks up like he's going to like figure out who it belongs to, and as soon as he touches it, he turns to dust. This guy doesn't even turn around.
That is good. That's good.
Oh.
Kobold disintegrated when he touched your bag. I need to learn how to do that.
It is very helpful.
I got some shit I don't want people to touch.
Were you interested in anything that could be inside my little kobold-proof bag?
We don't know what's in there, so no.
You seem to be very interested in items of particular power. I could have something that could excite even you, my scaly little friend.
I just grin. You know I'm anything but little.
He looks down, looks
Just
up and
kiss.
says, I don't like to make assumptions.
I lean over to Sol and be like, "Should we leave?
I
Should
say,
we?" Yeah.
I think everyone needs to
He
leave.
takes off his mask, it's Jalaxor. He's like,
I say, I like to make guarantees. I like to Alexa.
well,
What do you have in mind?
I think this might be of particular interest to you. And he kind of motions for the bag and it flies into his hands and he opens it. And right near the top, you see he picks up a necklace, an amulet of some kind. It's, I'll say roll me Arcana.
Okay, it's
Amulet
not a
of
negative.
trade.
Okay, 17.
Cool. You have a connection to the arcane. It is a little weaker than, say, probably Shiloh, but as soon as it's brought out, you have seen enough riches that you look at this item and you're like, I don't know what it does, but powerful. It lets out an aura, and it seems to be covered in jewels and runes. And you see in its center there is an hourglass. I picked this up off of a trader in, well, Avernus, where the most interesting little artifacts tend to show up. I definitely haven't seen
Very
anything quite like it before.
What does it do? Bless you.
Well, it prevents death.
It's a death defiance.
What do you mean? Death.
Want
As
to,
in it brings it back, it keeps it in, like, what do you mean?
want to have a look?
Yes.
I don't have identifier or anything.
Amir's in the back. She reaches for it.
Amir's in the back.
She
Thank you, Amir.
identifies it, and you see she looks confused. And says that it prevents death. She knows nothing else about it.
That's cool.
And there's no caveat, it just prevents it.
That's the interesting part. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's
So
so cool.
really, darling, you're just looking for a test dummy.
Don't think I didn't try it on myself, but unfortunately, as soon as I took it off, interested to sell it to someone else, I couldn't recall what it did.
This is so
I
Magnus.
want to look at the. Oh, he's so cool. I need him carnally. I'm gonna look at him. I'm just gonna say, an item that you know not the exact capabilities of. An item that will only share what the item wants you to know.
Guess that's
How
what
much
makes
are you
it so
looking for it?
bloody interesting. Like I said, I enjoy working in trade. This particular one is basically, it's a very rare item. However, considering it is one of a kind, he'd want a touch more than just a very rare for a very rare. But he says that using words that make sense in this universe.
Real.
Look,
real,
I do
understood.
have those 5 crowns. Are we really going to use?
Get rid
How-
of like the con one.
Ain't nobody
Like, we
using
get rid of-
Constitution.
He's not gonna
Yeah.
just take a single crown though. He's gonna need like 1 to 3 for an object like that.
What rarity
What's
are
the
the
rating on
crowns?
those? Yeah.
I don't know. They're not actually.
Also, Haley, I feel like you have like 15 items that you're not attuned to right now.
Hey,
I have one and it's rare.
Okay.
Like one that's like worth anything.
I still have the magic horn. We were gonna give to Glazia, but considering she's just decided to piss me off, we can always use that.
what's the horn?
The
I'm gonna
horn
be
is
so
the-
mad if you give this horn to this guy, if I'm gonna be honest.
And he's... Yeah, right. You're fucking right.
I've got
Yeah.
like a rare potion. I kinda don't want to get rid of it though.
I've
The
got a
only
rid of
very rare thing that
regeneration,
I
which is very
have-
rare.
Only rare thing,
A what?
only very rare thing that I have right now is my carpet of flying.
But that's sick as fuck.
That's sick as fuck.
I have a
ring
cloak of displacement,
regeneration
which
I'm
is
not
rare.
using.
I mean, I have my cloak of invisibility, but I think I will be giving that to him here when Sue gets here.
The potion I'd be willing to part with. I don't know if he's interested in potions though. I have a potion of Cloud Giant Strength. That's the one I'd really like to not part with.
Look, I got 4 or 5 items I'm happy to part with because I can't attune to anything except the accounting and valuation of all things.
True.
Yeah, fucking Maddie, I see you giggling in the corner there. Shiloh will take the Ring of Regeneration out, which is a very rare item, and put it on the table.
He identifies it.
I'll throw my cloak out as well.
He identifies that as well. Deal.
Cool.
Shiloh picks up this thing.
He drops the amulet into your grasp, and once again, as soon as he touches the items, they disappear. But you notice he has to say deal beforehand.
Very cool.
Interesting.
Put it on.
And I think you notice that the clasp on the bag like flashes when he says it. Like they just get transported there.
That's so fun.
Kind of like that.
He has spells just to aura farm with.
Yeah.
He really does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pop the necklace on just for vibes. Safekeeping.
Yeah, so you're just putting it on. All good. Yeah,
I'll put it
you
on.
can't even attune to it, so yeah, you have it on.
I mean, I'll attune to it
You can't.
and unattune to the accounting and valuation of all things.
Oh, okay, are you doing that right now?
Yeah, I mean, I want to see what it does.
Okay.
But are you dead?
So everyone else, you two, I
guess you're alive, dead.
am telling you now. This amulet has a name. I'm going to tell Hannah what it is. You guys, for the vibes of everything, are not allowed to look up what this item looks like. What this item does.
I'm gonna freak.
Because vibes. That's just how
Okay.
because
Right
that's the game. Because that's
No, I
the
get
game. But you get to watch Hannah's reaction. So
Even
Scout's
the
honor.
message
Scout's honor, you're not allowed to look it up. Ooh. Maybe I just take away the temptation and I text you what it's called, because it's on D&D Beyond.
I'm gonna freak.
Yeah, just DM it to me.
I'll DM it to
I'm
you.
so
Just scour that
Basically,
fucking website.
no, you're not allowed to. Hannah,
Yeah, Shiloh puts this necklace over her other necklace, just for vibes.
basically, I want to see you look it up, and I want to just see like your reaction as you read it.
Okay. Am I totally fucked right now, guys? Was this a bad idea?
I'll take any fucked magic item that anyone wants. I love
Look,
putting
if
on
I
really-
die right now,
Love magic.
because I'm technically already dead, so
That's my main concern, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Let me know when you found
that you're
it.
Kinda already
If
dead.
you can't find it, also
What if
let
you
me know.
become not damn feared?
Let's analyze this facial expression. Okay. Second line. Oh.
No.
Is that a good mouth open or a bad mouth open?
Can we get a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
hey yo, hey yo, what the fuck? All right,
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Are we happy?
that's a good question.
So I will point out, because this is something that like
Maddie,
the
if you don't
that
tell
will
me
get
the name of
across
this
with the
fucking thing,
party
I'm
really
leaving the
quickly,
call. I'm going
is that
to shit.
this item has a curse, and that particular curse is that you cannot describe its ability to any other creature, and if
put it
unattuned,
on
you immediately
so
forget what the
bad.
amulet does.
Maddie,
I want to put it on. So
I'm not
bad.
gonna think about anything else. I'll be so good. I won't make a single.
I won't be
make
meta,
a single
Maddie. I promise I won't be meta. I won't.
I won't be. I will be meta, but I won't. I won't make any joke about wanting to fight this man. Please.
Oopsies. Oopsies.
This is also the best item for Shiloh because I think she's the only one it might apply to at some point. Is what I'll
I'm
say.
going insane. I'm going insane. I hate it here. Good night.
Oh,
My layer.
Lord.
Can we give it to each other when we're in different layers? So like, can I just have
Yes,
it for
okay.
Katie?
Hand off.
I just feel like I might want it.
But the thing is, then I'll forget what it does,
Correct.
and I'll just go around in the circle.
Yeah, but then I'll
Look.
just give it back, like I said.
The
And then I'll
characters
forget.
don't need to know what happens so long as us, the hands of God, know.
Hey, maybe I'll tell
Oh,
you
Maddie,
later.
you
Who knows?
Alright.
Anyways, you see, he looks really curious at you as you attune to it. He's just sitting there for an hour. Yeah, and then just kind of goes like, interesting, ain't it? That's one thing I remember is that when I unattuned to it, there was a great big smile on my face. I hope it's good. I do wish I knew.
I think Shiloh tries to say something and then like the words just kind of get muddled in her mouth, realizing like, okay, can't say shit, and we'll just like swallow and nod.
With all that said and done, good day to you both. He kind of turns and you see a kobold's like standing at the edge, kind of like side-eyeing the pile of dust, and just goes, excuse me, sir, she's ready for you now. And he just like tips his hat and stands up and follows the kobold out of the room.
What if we just try to kill
Was
Shiloh?
Interesting. I think I'm just looking at Sol.
Guys, I gotta
Fuck.
test this. I'm sorry, Shiloh.
Guys,
Dude,
one sec.
literally, give me 10 seconds. Actually, I have armor now, so maybe I won't die as often, but, you know, I go down pretty quickly.
Sure, we can just go outside.
I
and
was
see
seeing
what
everyone in
happens.
chat being
Or
like,
like-
tell us. I'm like, guys, what if I made a dodo goat that would reach the dodo goat and tell you what the item is?
Guys.
No.
Maddie, I'll throw
I
so much
accept
money
bribes.
at you. I'll give you real world money. Maddie, do you want real world money? I'll give you real world money.
Hey guys, come on, this is the game. It's a fun game. I
I need to know.
I was
did
talking
you
to
roll
Diana
this on a
about
random
this.
table?
No. Well,
I got.
I did originally. As in, I had this item show up at a similar time when I've played this before, and it's my favorite item in the game, so I needed it to come back. Alright.
Henny looks so stressed out right now.
It's gonna be interesting.
Okay.
Why?
I'm sworn to secrecy. I took the scout's honor.
You took the scouts
know.
on it.
I'm not expecting
Oh,
you to tell
that.
us. I'm just devastated.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I want to know
Alright.
why.
Now bearing the
We'll
weight of
find out.
not
We'll-
one but two necklaces, Shiloh
We'll
will
find
down
out.
her drink.
Alright, I will say,
I'm fine.
alright, deal. I'm
No, you don't have to tell us, you don't have to
I'm
tell
putting a deal down on the table. We'll see how desperate you are. Because I am
I'll
also
fight.
convinced that if you tried hard enough, you could just find it. I'm waiting for
I
you
won't
guys.
look,
Like
though.
you just like you bought Chains of Asmodeus book just to find the item.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I know you will.
I thank you for respecting the hustle.
Yeah. Apollo.
Hello.
Sharks.
What do I decide on my notebook?
Trying to think of something. Okay. I will give you information that can help you with this
Okay.
in game.
Okay. Okay.
If
Uh-huh.
You then roll me
you
$20.
let me roll on the minor detriment table of something that will affect you as soon as you attempt to do this.
Sometimes the minor detriments are worse than the major ones.
Sometimes.
They really are. Let me have a look at that. Fuck. Oh! Oh! Paulo furiously typing minor detrimental properties.
I use the new DMG one because they're better.
Yeah, you're right. They are. They're kind of worse.
They're kind of worse, but they're really fun.
They're kinda worse.
The major ones are messed. You should be glad I didn't say the major ones. Because one of them is
Yeah,
just
no,
you
you're right.
die.
Yeah, which is wild.
Do we have a deal?
I haven't checked. I
Let Peyton
It's
said.
cheating.
okay.
Just let it happen.
You know what, Maddie? I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah,
Alright.
let's get it.
If you cast
I need
if
information.
you cast a remove spell on it, you can find out the details of what the item does.
A remove
Let me
curse
grab
spell
my
on it?
book.
Yeah, I am. I'll just look at you, Shiloh, and I'll say, me in character. I'll just say, so you can't speak of what it does.
That is
And if you remove
that. By
it-
the way, that is a real mechanic for this item. That if you cast remove curse on it, you can learn the details. Oh wait, you learn the details of the curse. I'll let it to you reveal the details. And you know what? I'll make it so that okay, new deal. You cast remove curse on it. Your character remembers what the details are for a minute, while this curse affects you for 24 hours. And then once the minute is up,
Oh,
your character forgets what it does.
Okay. I don't need Mechnon to know shit. I need me to know.
Alright.
Because
Can
if
you
I know
roll
it,
a
I
D100
can just
for
write
me?
it down. Okay. Okay. That is a 42.
Holy. What? Oh, I thought you rolled the d20.
I wish.
Mechnon, you no longer have any
Hello.
sense of smell. Which means everything tastes a little fucked.
Aw, that sucks. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I just reach out to Shiloh and I say, that item has a curse on it. The curse of forgetfulness.
This item
Let
is
me...
the amulet of duplicity.
Oh.
Am I allowed to Google it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do one of you want to read it out for the audience?
I
Oh!
think Hannah should.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Hannah.
When you die, you are transported to an extra-dimensional space where you are stabilized at 0 hit points and kept in that state. The amulet creates a perfect copy of your corpse and places it where you just died, without any of your worn or carried items. After 24 hours, you regain 1 hit point and are returned to the location of your near death. Everything about you is the same, except that your facial features are entirely different from before, and only a wish spell can restore your true identity. Until then, you have disadvantage on any charisma or persuasion checks to attempt to reveal who you really are. Following the curse as well, an identify spell or similar reveal only that the amulet can prevent death. Once you attune to the amulet, you can't describe its ability to any other creature, and if unattuned, you immediately forget what the amulet does. A remove curse spell reveals the details of the curse, but does not remove it from the amulet.
That's
What the
great.
fuck?
So Mechnon, you learn that for a minute, and then as you're kind of like focusing on it, you see the amulet itself, which does not like to be perceived, lashes out, and you feel an arcane force hit you, and you lose your sense of smell.
Just hits me in my nose. I go, oh, my nose.
And then
As I realize
you
that I've just been
forget
saying
what
it out
it
loud.
does.
I've been speaking out loud. And I go, huh.
Does that mean you're naked? When you die, you become naked? says without any of your worn or carried
Yeah.
items. So I guess you're
Well,
just naked
the copy of my corpse becomes naked, and
Yes,
I get
you're not.
transported elsewhere. So a new, different body will appear naked.
Cool.
So yeah, Soul, you still have no idea what it does.
Interesting.
Meknon, the idea
fine,
enters
Haley
your
knows.
head, you focus on it for a minute, and then it disappears, and you also don't know what it does anymore, and you can't smell.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I got to know for
Yeah.
free.
Why did he think this was for me?
Because he just think you'd be down to clown with a item that no
He
one
just
can
wants to-
identify.
He just wants. He was right. Why he wants to see me, my dead naked dead body?
I think he wants you.
He a freak. He want me bad. He a freak.
I won't you.
Oh, and now none of us can tell Diana or Sue. You're so right.
Yeah, let's not tell him anything.
Isn't it so cool?
Last time this happened, we told
It's
them
my
we had a
favorite
character
item. It's so fucking sick.
Really good. Really good.
I love this.
Yeah, I put the necklace on, everyone forgets things, Meknon loses the smell, and Shiloh regrets her decision making. And we'll simply say to the group, "Should we head down the stairs? Fears we might have a hag we need to speak with."
My question for you,
Thank you.
Shiloh, is are you staying attuned to this item, or are you reattuning to the book?
Let's check to see how much my to hit draw. All of my stuff drops by like 2. I don't want that to happen. Yeah, I'm gonna unattune to the amulet.
Yeah.
Just because
You forget
I want
what it does.
my saving throws to be 21, not 19.
Your
Yeah,
saving throws are
she pops
20.
it back off.
You immediately forget what it does and reattune to the book.
Smash. Ah,
I kind of almost like forget a little bit about like what it was, and I put it back on the table, being like, "Well, that was a peculiar experience."
Let's keep it.
we should
Oh,
go
put
talk
Put
Yeah.
it
to
in the bag of
hags.
holding.
Yeah, let's go get tea.
Alrighty. And at this
I hope they
point,
have chamomile.
we'll go to break. Alright, everyone go to the toilet, have a great time. We will be back in 10 minutes' time. Bye bye. Hello everyone and welcome back. So, with this new item that none of you know what the fuck it does, including the players, obviously, because you guys forgot, because while we were on break, I used, like, the Men in Black beam. Hey!
Yeah.
Show and tell?
Not just the I Heart Hall sticker.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta.
Sometimes I have to remind the crowds of what I truly stand for.
People were scandalized when I flirted with the hot man with the big hat. I need y'all to know what I stand for.
Period. And I need to, I'm sorry if you can hear fan noises. It's because summer has decided to start and I need to tie up my hair. So, you guys, as you, like, go to get up, a kobold finally plucks up enough courage to approach your group. And just says, hello? Is there anything that I can help you with here at the Hag's Inn? Sign of the Hag's at the inn.
Oh my god, I want to take him home.
Yeah, he's cute.
I want to eat him.
We could go for a glass of wine, but
Several.
More importantly, we'd like a meeting with Anna.
Are we on a nickname basis?
Her
He's
first
like,
name's
shit,
Anna.
it's Anacreta.
The full name?
The full name is Anacreta.
Oh, I thought that was first and last.
No. Anacreda.
Okay,
I
that's
was like,
that's what I had.
damn,
I just assumed it was
we're
last.
besties.
Sorry.
He kind of cocks his head and he
I
gets
thought-
a look like, you must have worked together before. You seem to be on a nickname basis.
Yeah, put us at the top of the list.
What else at the top of the list?
Annie, how you doing?
Well, Anacreta is of course the head of the 3 hags that run this particular inn. Did you have an appointment?
We were hoping to make one.
Yeah, okay. Did you have anything, what exactly were you wanting to spend lots and lots of money? He gets a look in his eyes like, please say that you want to spend lots and lots of money.
I'm gonna look at him. He's just so shaky. I'm just gonna look at him and say, do you lack bravery?
I find bravery is a one-way ticket, and it's a place I don't want to go.
I pull my hand away as I was about to cast heroism on him because I simply did not have the energy for this. Respectable.
I don't think so, but thank you.
We would like to make a deal.
So you're not looking to commission anything? Would you explore that option? Could you explore that option?
Yes, we
Yes.
could explore that
To
option.
exploring
Yeah,
the
okay.
option, yeah.
Okay.
Doing a lot of exploring today.
Look, I just really appreciate an incentive. Not for me, for her.
We've got cash to burn should she need.
What would we be commissioning? What are we being open to commissioning?
Magic items, I'd assume.
I mean, I guess they could be referred to that.
What would you describe them as?
She is a creator of monsters, creatures of all kinds. Sort of a real Frankenstein down there, I think.
You have the books.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
We love the
Good
play.
marketing division.
Yeah, they put the play on in Maladomini every year. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Was it the who the fuck was the actor that actually, the two actors that kept flipping the roles every night? Was one of them Oscar Isaac? I don't know if he did it. I know he's in the movie. I think he may have.
Oh yeah, he's down here.
Oh,
They
Oscar
never,
Isaac,
they never
no!
forgave it for X-Men Apocalypse. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh,
None of this is canon.
that sucks. Good. Bring him
Anyways,
back. Get him out of
so
there.
you guys
Instead of my wife's soul, I'm
keen,
getting Oscar Isaac's soul out of
keen
here.
for a creature? Okay. I'll be. But I'm gonna go. He turns around and shuffles out of there as another kobold looks at him like he's walking to his own death and nods and then hands you guys your wine. Alright. Since you
I
gave.
give him the amulet, but I forgot what it does.
Oh, can you imagine? You just give. You give the crown to the kobold. That would be really funny. Since
Benedict
you
Cumberbatch.
provided some kind of incentive, you can add a +2 to this roll, but can I get someone to roll me a d12?
Who wants it? I was looking up who were those two artists, two actors from the play where they switched roles of Frankenstein and the monster, so it shouldn't be me. I wasn't listening.
Just
So
a D12.
it's a D12 plus what?
2.
2. Do you want it? I'll do it.
You do it. I roll shit.
I rolled a 19 today, so maybe this one will be good.
Let's go. Let's go.
But you
let's
said you
go.
rolled
I
a
believe in
19,
you.
and I
No
was like,
whammies.
I don't think that's possible.
No,
No
you
whammies,
didn't.
no whammies, no whammies.
That's an 8 with the +2.
With the +2?
Yeah, that's.
Alright.
I'll take it.
8 hours.
8 hours is what I assume. Well, when we get not a +2, it'd be -2. Right? If it's a good thing.
So I was about to say, if this bitch makes me wait 8 hours, I'm walking down there myself.
Mhm.
We're not gonna let Shiloh walk down there herself.
You guys
Cupid tried
sit
to stop
in
me.
this tavern for an hour.
That's fine.
Okay.
So me and Soul are playing Go Fish again.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if Ramey's here, but we're
eating
trying to-
cards.
No, we're not gonna be able
Somehow
to
you
finish
found
the game
another
if we
deck
keep eating
to
them.
also nibble on.
It's fish. I would eat the fish once I caught them.
It's paper.
Does it taste like fish?
Taste is very
Can't
connected to
smell
smell,
anymore.
and I can't smell anything. So.
It all tastes the
You
same.
see
Mm.
the door to the feasting area creaks open. And for just a moment, the conversation in the room stops, but quickly picks up again. As you see standing in the doorway is the beautiful visage of an elf woman. Who, it seems as soon as she opens the door, she is already making eye contact with all of you. And slowly walks
I'm
over.
gonna stand.
Yeah.
She nods her head and says, "Please, take a seat."
Oh, is she meeting us out here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Sit back down.
I clean up the Go Fish game.
I understand you wish to meet with Anacrida.
We do.
Yes.
My sister is currently rather busy, so she has sent me in her stead to see what exactly you are after, and should it intrigue her, I'd be happy to send you right down. I am Maleki, one of the co-owners of this particular establishment. And you are?
Writing my notes.
travelers in search of something that we were told your dear Anna could help us with.
Bestie, we have got to stop using nicknames with professional motherfuckers. We do not know these women.
Anacrida,
Akrita.
a word that is hard to say in a Scots accent.
Anacrida.
Kita.
And just because I made eye contact with this particular description, and now I'm convinced it needs to be added because by God, I need it, which is that while she appears as a beautiful elven woman, she's also described as being very plump and cheerful, so she's a curvy elven woman. Get into it, bitch.
I'm into it.
Meknon is out here being like, today has been a good day.
Today has been a good day. A particular item, you say? Us as sisters don't really dabble in items, but it seems to me you aren't looking to purchase one of her angels. Are you more interested
say
in
that.
a war machine, perhaps? Or something more of the depths, which would be my other sister, Isabella's particular brand?
Well,
What kind of angel?
A unique kind. One that a great many devils admire. Depending on your stomach, I'd say they're still very beautiful, even after their improvements. And Creed is
Well.
practically a surgeon.
the information that we seek is of a potentially dangerous and sensitive nature. And we would be more than happy to engage in conversations about purchasing an angel if the conversation of information preceded it.
Mm.
As you can see, the items that we carry and seek out are also not for those with a weak stomach. And I'll just
I'll roll a
Look at
history
it.
check.
look at their answer. Look at the ice shards.
Soul's
Look
hand
at the
goes for the
grimoire.
rapier. Alright.
Interesting. And this item you seek, is it native to this particular layer?
So,
She has a look in her eyes that she absolutely understands exactly what item you're looking for. She's connected those dots.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you for making the NPCs smarter than, honestly, me.
How interesting. Well, I shall check with my dear sister, and should she wish to meet with you, which I imagine she would, perhaps some of these conversations can take place. In the meantime, perhaps a room, or I'd be more than happy for you to peruse our menu of gifts we can provide you. Our work is to make improvements, and we can do it to bodies such as yours as well. They need not all be dead.
That's too cool. and I want to say yes, but
I
also,
know.
fuck. She only said a menu. I think I'll just, in an uncharacteristic show of politeness, because we were told by the hot guy to be polite. Meknon, I think Soul, you see like Meknon digs a claw into like a soft part in between his armor, so that he can just kind of force himself to be nice, and he'll say, "Your kindness is beyond appreciated. We would deeply appreciate a room, and of course, though my companions' desires are their own, I would love to peruse a menu."
Of course, we are but humble hosts. A room is 2 gold each. Feel free to
I'll front
pay
it.
that to any current worker you wish.
I'll front it. Yeah, we need to make a good impression. I'm just like,
In
yes.
terms of, she flicks her hand and a parchment appears. This is what we currently have on offer. Payment is unique to the individual. I will say, things that of particular excitement to us are parts, should you have any, you've picked up along the way. She slides over the menu and you see that there are 3 options. A resistance graph, as in skin graft. A third eye. And a limb replacement.
Is there like, you know, in the menu when it's like, oh, you're gonna get a burrito and that has listed like what's in the
Nope.
burrito? Does it have any?
No ingredients.
That's wild.
Is there an
I take this.
ingredient?
I just say, "Thank you. We will
Anything gluten free?
overlook this in our room if that is acceptable to you."
Of course. You. And one of the kobolds goes, show them to their room, will they? And take their money. I
Drop it
will
into his hands.
send something to fetch you. We'll find you. Don't worry. Enjoy your stay. For however long you deem required. And
Thank you
she
very much.
turns around and leaves. And you notice, like, as she passes through the doorway again, her form shifts slightly. Definitely hinting to the glamour she covered herself in to meet you. The little kobold stands in front of you. Goes, it's a different kobold.
Graciousness. And I'll front the money, and I will add a 1. No, actually, how many of us? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of us. God, I will add a 2 gold coin tip. Though it hurts McNontra's very soul.
Thank you
to add
for
a
your
tip.
generosity. Follow me. He gets up and
You better give us all the rooms with 6-9 on them.
There's 2 right next to each other. You get both of them. As he kind of like scurries through looking very nervous. And stands in front of 2 rooms. One of them is
Those
room
rooms.
33 and the other one is room 69. And he holds out and he just like opens the doors and then puts a hand on the doorknob. It says, "Only you will be allowed entry. These ones are our most comfortable for people such as yourselves." Bye. Scrambles.
I love
love
him.
Can he be the angel we get? I think he's.
Can we
I wanna
purchase?
put
Oh
him-
my god, we could
Angel.
purchase him.
I want him to come home with me. I like the idea that you're just
Yeah,
like,
let's-
can I please?
I'd like the funny one.
I want a kobold. We can get you a kobold when we get home. No, I want a trained kobold.
I want to bring him to Nessus with
They're
us.
not for sale.
You're like, hey, dude, that's Big Dog Asmodeus. You're like, shit,
Hey.
shit.
You just get back on the boat
All
and
I'm
you're just
saying
like, we got you a friend. And he's just like,
I think
What the
Calithria
fuck?
would like him.
hmm.
Calithria would love him.
Sure.
It could be a gift.
We can call him Posmodius too.
He's Clausmodius.
Aw. Guys,
We
how
get
bad of an
some
idea is it?
rooms make up the most
it
of the
about it?
upper levels of the inn. The walls seem to be organic and emanate a discomforting warmth. Unfortunately, the narrow corridors, as you make your way through them, make it almost impossible to avoid contact with them, and a putrid smell hangs in the air. But as you head into the rooms themselves, they are comfortable enough, as long as you don't contemplate the materials used to furnish them. Each of the rooms comes with 3 double beds, along with a basin for washing. You see these are like set up almost in like a mockery of what a normal inn would look like, and are obviously made, again, for people such as yourselves.
Meknon, could you pass the parchment?
Of course. I just
Chew.
Bless you. Third eye. New limb. What was the other one?
Skin
Skin
graft.
Graph.
Skin graft.
It said resistance
I want that.
graft is what it was called.
Yeah. I want that.
I
limb.
want to add a T at the end, but it's just graph, isn't it? I want to say graft, and I don't know why.
I think it's
I also
graft.
want to say
I thought there was a T.
Is there a T?
we're looking it up. Yes, it is a T.
Oh, I'm not an idiot. Let's go. Wins.
Let's
Wins
go.
all around.
I want that limb, but then if it's unusable for me, that's kind of my whole shtick. But what if it's awesome?
Guys, what if it's
Guys,
fucking
what if
sick?
it's so sick? It is a replacement. I'll
That's
get another
fucking
one.
sick. I mean, it doesn't say what the limb does. What if you get like a little
bat.
dwarven arm and you're just
Yeah.
and it's off balance?
I don't know, like,
What if
as
it's like a
somebody
werewolf
who's,
arm?
you know, like, dead and had the whole transformation thing, I think that, you know, I think it'd be fucking cool. I think you should do it.
Kind of fucking cool. And here's
What if
the
you had
thing.
a third eye? You could put it on the back of your head, you could always see people coming.
Oh, it's so good. I just feel like the limb. I mean, I'm already not using it for. I have to be attuned to my rapier. I have to have
Wait,
an arm for that,
question.
so-
Answer.
Does it require attunement?
No,
Or is
I
it
think
just
No,
attached
it's
to your body?
surgery.
biological. That's why I'm like,
It's your
well,
body.
that's like a free attunement.
I want the third eye.
Nothing can go wrong.
That's what I was like, the third eye seems like a spellcaster sort of thing, but the arm.
I feel like, but like, what if it was super cool and I could just like have a second eye just slightly lower and it looked
That's
fucking
so
hot as hell?
sick. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about the arm. Like, what if I get a big sexy werewolf arm?
You could be like so
Oh,
muscly, babe.
I
I think you
know.
should do it.
It's gonna look so crazy with your normal arm. That's the massive arm. Like that one, like in Toy Story, where they're just smashing doll blocks
Yeah.
together.
But think about
You just
what if
come
it
out
makes me even a
snatched
little
BBL and you're
stronger?
like.
yeah, is there a BBL we could give for Meknon?
Is there a BB?
For your
Can
summer
the- can the
surgery,
skin
you've
graft be
got a
just
boob
for
job.
ass?
Have you told Coach about your summer surgery? You standing there with a werewolf arm. I don't know what you're talking about.
What I'd have to give up. They said it wasn't money. Is it,
I mean, I imagine they keep your other limb, right? Because they're not going to hand it back to you.
Yeah, they'd want to take something physical from me, right?
I'd imagine it would be elbow down.
You have an arm.
Soul looks at her arm, imagining like how bad do I need it? I have like 2
We
kidneys.
also know that payment is tailored to the person.
Look, I think I would look really hot with a third eye, so I think I want to do that. You said to be polite. What's the more polite thing to do than, take a woman up on her business?
Correct. An element of greed, I believe, is I want all my parts to stay where they are. Thank you.
Hey guys,
don't want
I'm
any
so
extra
greedy
parts.
about keeping my peace.
Call me selfish, but I'd like to keep my limbs.
Maybe
Fucking
the
bitch.
payment for me if I got rid of my arm would be they have my arm, the original.
No.
The OG.
Well, I mean, yeah, that seemed no.
That's a trade. That's
Hey,
one
welcome
I-
Raiders.
Hi,
Hey,
Raiders,
Rob,
we're talking
okay.
about
Hi,
it.
Raiders.
Hi, Raiders.
Since
Would you
quite a
want
few
to have
people
a
Look at
came in,
werewolf
you,
arm,
Soul.
a third eye?
let's give them some context.
Jesus
These
Christ,
guys
that's so many.
are in the Sign of the Hags Inn, which is in Malbolge, and currently they're looking at a menu of surgeries if they would like to get a limb replacement, a skin graft to give them resistance to something, or get a third eye cut into their skull. This is the conversations we're having right now. Thank you for joining us.
Shiloh's gonna get the third eye.
I'm getting the arm.
We're at the Hags Inn in your bulge? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
We
the
got the
arm.
bulge.
I high five the arm that you're gonna lose.
I give you a left-handed high five.
All right.
Hey,
As-
Megnon rode the what's it called? The merry-go-round. And lived. So you already did a crazy hell thing.
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah.
All my body parts should stay where they are. In
Solstice
the way that they
has
are,
never done
and I don't need any
anything
extras.
sporadic. All right, she's never done anything spontaneous in her life.
Remember when I got that Beavis and Butthead tattoo that got infected?
I think
That-
Shiloh
look
just
at
ends up
you,
looking to
and
the
I'm
group.
like, are you? I look to Soul. I say, are you ready for the non-zero possibility that you give them an arm and they give you a tentacle, and then you have to explain to your wife why you have a tentacle arm?
Why do you
Look,
keep
don't
your
rating
wife
me?
would
Why do
like
you
I'm gonna be
that?
honest. Hey, Megnon,
Is-
not to
is
make
your wife
this lighthearted
that?
at all. I'm gonna have a lot more to explain to my wife why I have a tentacle arm.
I think that's the only thing you have to
Some people are into
explain.
that.
Yeah,
Some
she
people might
love
be
it.
into that.
She might really like it.
Hey.
Did you
I think I
explore
turned-
that while you were alive? Did you explore that
Yeah.
while you were alive?
Listen, the polymorph spell is a
Hey.
beautiful thing. And what happens?
Hey, you know.
You know, druids.
What happens
if
when you're in the
it's called a
polymorph
wild
spell?
shape for a
When
reason.
there are two people who love each other very much.
And one of them is a transmutation wizard.
Look, don't knock
Good
it till you try it.
lord. Look, I don't want anything. I'm good, thank you.
Guys, do you think we have self-destructive tendencies?
It's about
Yeah.
this point that there is a
done
knock
enough
at the
dumb
door.
things.
And a littler version of the door opens and there is a kobold standing behind it. And he just goes,
Bring him over.
hello. It's a different kobold. This is the third kobold you've seen. Hello. After perusing the menu, we were wondering if you would like to select from any of the available gifts and or surgeries. Also, I have been told to let you know that we do not take common insurance carriers. Unfortunately, in agreeing for this particular procedure, you are agreeing to all such risks. We guarantee that the surgeons have done this many times. That's about all we can guarantee, though.
Not okay. Common insurance carriers. I come from the land of Dimanther with the great dragon Rathbama. I have Rathbama care. Is that anything?
I'm gonna turn off
God
the stream.
damn it.
I'm literally gonna exit.
I don't know who that is, but
Yeah, me neither.
That's
Yeah, me
good.
neither. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
That was just a bit.
For
It's
some
long
more
gone.
information, and he takes a piece of parchment and he points at it and says, for this one, there is a selection of creatures that can be grafted onto your body that can grant you to be completely immune to fire or cold damage. This one right here can give you a third eye, and it helps to see into the future. And this one helps you better hold on to people.
I don't think there's any consequences to any of these actions, so I'd like to take the future seeing eye, please.
Yes, each of these procedures has a cost of 3 soul coins.
What would be the gold equivalent of that?
You don't take
Or
that.
do you know dealing the only taking soul coins?
I've only got 1 soul coin.
Well, I just got this weird amulet today.
I got 2 and I'm
Don't know
keeping
what it does. You want it?
I've absolutely zero clue, but the guy seemed to think it was quite expensive.
I'm sorry, I don't have the wherewithal to grade such an item.
Do we need
It's
to call
pretty.
dispatch back up here? He probably has so many soul coins.
So many soul coins.
Oh.
I've got exactly a single soul coin.
I know.
I have 2, and I know that I promised Charlaxel 1, and I'm keeping the other. As a souvenir.
Damn.
Unless you really wanted to get an eye.
I think the eye would be cool.
That would be really cool.
Is there like an ATM machine that I could like swap shit out with?
They've gotta have an ATM in this inn. What if they have
Absolutely.
tourists?
I am not sure, nor can I provide legally any information to do with
Boo.
the race. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna pick this little kobold up, having drunk a fair amount of wine at the dinner table downstairs, and
He
give him a little
says-
forehead kiss.
Please don't eat me.
Oh.
This is wild.
I like smile with like all of my fangs
He pees a
showing.
little.
I'll shake my boot off, put him back down.
He's like trembling. I
I'm trying to
guess
think how many soul points we have today.
I could say that you were waiting to make any such deals when you meet with the Anacrita tomorrow. Maybe.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go find dispatch. Or somebody down there has soul coins. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. He
Sure.
leaves. He runs
Yeah.
out
I'm
of
gonna
his
take
little
him
door next
home.
to the other door.
We're kidnapping him.
I'm taking them all.
I love how the 3 different kobolds, and you're just like, one kobold. It's all one kobold.
Just need
Kill
one
a
of 'em.
kobold. I don't care if this is a 101 Dalmatian sort of situation. They're all coming with me.
And then you guys complained when I brought 2 human children onto the boat, and you're willing to bring 100 kobolds.
Children are sticky. Kobolds are cute.
All right.
These ones
all
are
right.
fetches things. Yeah, we walk back downstairs to go see if we can trade shit for soul coins.
You guys head back downstairs. There's still the riffraff at all of the tables, eating their meats. Eating meat. And you see kobolds around, people sitting at tables. What would you like to do?
I got a Rod of the Pact Keeper and a Cloak of Protection I can't use and would like to trade for soul coins. So I'm not sure if there looks like there's particularly wealthy people around.
Probably like that one dude who would have been like a deadlock is nowhere to be found. But I'd say you see like a really dodgy looking. Actually, this would have been the first time that you've seen them. You see a human man is sitting in the corner of this tavern, nursing what looks like a hot drink, and is looking around like someone is going to come at him with a knife at any moment. He's literally just some guy. Like a long, thin hair. He looks quite thin with massive bags under his eyes, like he has been stressed for a year.
I walk up to the guy.
He looks up at you.
You open for a trade, love? You look like you could, use a little company.
Puts down
Yeah,
his
you.
cup. Are you with anyone in particular? Company or otherwise?
My dear friend here, I say, pointing to Soul.
Trade? What do you wish to trade?
Depends, do you got soul coin? We're in the market, you see.
Oh, yes. I mean, no. Very little? He thinks you're gonna rob him.
I will.
Thanks. Give or take.
Or, I mean, I've already got one for.
Trade?
And I've got one, so 4, yeah.
For what?
Items?
What kind of items?
I just start throwing shit on the table. I put my Rod of the Pact Keeper on there, I put a Cloak of Protection, none of which I can use.
He sees the cloak. I could give you 4 soul coins for this.
5.
Make a persuasion check.
Please. 16. And I'll burn my talisman for an extra plus D4 just for funsies.
Okay.
For a 17.
4.
Fine.
He seems just go as he like turns around on himself and drops 4 soul coins into your hand and then takes the cloak and immediately puts it on. Was that all you wanted from me today?
This guy's making me want to kill him, acting like that.
Yeah. Is there a reason you have such a punchable face, love? You seem like you're a bit on edge.
I have people who are interested in my location. I am staying here, where I have made deals
Best
to be
of luck.
protected. Thank you. He just looks up with
Let's
really, like a dead stare.
Alright.
I divvy up the soul coin so me and Soul have 3 each. So you can get your arm.
You, get a lot of stuff for us. Thank you. You front money a lot. I appreciate it.
I think Shiloh looks a little puzzled at this shit. Yeah,
Did I
I've
just
got
commit a kind act?
Shiloh is used to friendship and love being transactional. So she kind of looks at you, divvying up the soul coins, and just kind of stutters, staring at you for a moment, and says, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Bitch.
If you ever need anything, let me know, though. If you still need blood in the future.
Oh, you know, I did tear out that guy's throat this morning, but I'll call you tomorrow, eh?
Okay. Sounds like a deal. Thank you.
Let's just hope the arm's worth it.
We'll see. I almost want to pick up fire resistance instead. That's really good.
It's your money, do you like?
I didn't like the face Maddie made, though.
About what?
That's the DM face. Don't trust it.
It was a little DM face. Me? I'm gonna roll. Evens for arm.
I will say, I was very kind. I gave you guys a menu. IRL, it's meant to be that you just agree to an improvement and you roll on a table and they just give you something.
I want a cool third eye. That'd be so cool.
I'm getting arm.
Do we get to pick the placement, or is it just gonna be smack dab in the middle of my forehead?
Forehead. It's where they'll graft it.
Alright.
But
I
like,
want
could
it
be on
on
the
my
side on your
shoulder.
forehead.
Can I have like a cool...
Guess you'll have to ask. But a fourth
Either with a frame.
kobold. A fourth kobold comes up. He goes, oh, you are purchasing. Ah, wonderful. What would you like off of the menu?
And I flex my arm.
Ah, yes. The replacement. He takes the 3 soul coins. And you?
I'd toss in the 3 soul coins as well and just point to my eye and be like, double please.
Yes, yes, wonderful. He takes the 3 soul coins and says, when your appointment is ready, you will be called down. Thank you.
Okay. I feel like I already have buyer's regret, but...
No, I'm excited. I say I go
Just
grab a
gonna-
tankard of ale, sit
I'm just
down.
gonna roll a history check.
I look at you, Shiloh, and I just say, so you've gone from making everything a reference to your patron, who you definitely don't have complicated feelings for, to just being very manic. Are you coping? Is this your process?
Shiloh looks you up and down, sipping the tankard of ale, and just goes, Magnon, you are an observant individual. Have you ever thought to observe in silence?
No.
Hmm.
Mourn for... No, this isn't... I believe the kids call this a situationship. Deal with that how you'd like.
Yes, well. This improvement can only be positive. It's, something I'm used to, body trading for power, you know. Kind of my thing. I say, I smile, flash the fangs again.
Yes. Well... I don't know. My body's perfect. I could never. And I just walk and I'm
Walk away with his
I'm just
huge
thinking,
cheeks at the back.
oh, they be clanking. The reason why I have disadvantage on stealth isn't
Just
because
the
I have
clap.
full
My
plate.
ass is so
It's because
fat.
I
The
have
sound
full
of my
plate
ass clapping.
and it jingles.
Uh-huh.
It's
And I
both.
hate to see him go, but I love to watch him leave.
Mekman, as you round the corner, you see a figure appear leaning against the wall, aka someone shifts their hat and they change back from being invisible. As Dispatch looks to you and points with an eye of recognition, as he says, I finally put my thumb on it, where I know you from.
What would that be?
I'm glad we made a deal before I figured it out. Gives me, benefit of a doubt not to go wagging my tongue back to the boss. Friend of yours. As I say, I work primarily in Avernus.
A friend of Raphael? Or an enemy?
He's my boss. Bit of both, really.
That seems to be the way down here.
He's not too
It's
happy
funny.
you got rid of his most favourite little guide down there. I respect it in a way. He was an annoying prick.
Well, it's funny. If you had been more interested in connections, I was going to offer a connection to Raphael if you were making dealings in Avernus. Funny how those things work out. Now that being said, thank you for reminding me of that slimy man. I had forgotten about him. The deal that we made with him was that he'd guide us. And then he wanted an item in exchange. We gave it to him, and then we said we wanted it back. And then he didn't give it to us, and then we took it. These things happen.
Just because you made a deal with Raphael and got what you wanted doesn't mean you can't piss him off.
Yeah.
You lot love to talk about that free will, yeah? Bit of that going around. Anyways, just thought I'd say, be careful. He has his fingers in quite a few pies in the next layer up. It's not like you're, wanted or anything. More, he wouldn't be too displeased if he was aware of your location. Know what I mean? But like I said, my lips are sealed.
And I imagine the pies he has fingers in are mainly around marketplaces and places of business.
Of course. Then again, the eye market is certainly an interesting attraction to most. You could find just about anything in there.
The eye market, and I'm like, motherfucker, we're getting an eye today. It's like, that is appreciated. You have done me. I don't like the word, but kindness in telling me this.
I don't think it was a kindness, but whatever floats your boat. More
Was
so,
it a exchange?
perhaps. Maybe I just wanted you to know that you're rather recognizable, even through a quick exchange of
quite
words.
hot. Understood. It is appreciated.
I'm sure it is.
Should you ever want to do business with those that walk the world of the living, once I get out of here, find me.
Just say my name 3 times into a pentagram. I don't think you're getting out of here, mate.
People didn't think I could get the wrought iron tower. Watch me get out.
He kind of like pokes your chest. You still have your soul. Interesting. Good luck to you then. Perhaps I'll see you in the next layer up, should you find yourself in the marketplace. Or anyone else for that matter.
Indeed.
I have to get this delivery home. And he rattles his bag. And can you roll me a perception check?
Yes. Okay. 18. That's a 19 down to an 18. Let's get it.
As he shakes it so quietly through the keyhole of the bag, you hear a great suffering scream. And he gives you a wink and heads out the door. His hat sliding back on as he turns invisible once more.
The guy we were getting those soul coins from.
I start to turn back to just go back to the group, and Maitland just very quietly to himself, was I attracted to that? Not today. Not figuring that out today. Nope. And no further questions on that interaction. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Alright. What are you guys doing with the rest of your time as you wait for either your meeting or your surgery?
I'll relay the info that dispatch gave me about Raphael and us being recognizable and to be careful in the eye market. And I look so deadly at Shiloh. You're getting one eye here. You don't need more. You're getting a third one. That's too many. When we go to the eye market, if we go, we need to keep a low profile. Raphael, I don't know how far his influence spreads, but if it spreads all the way down to these layers and beyond, I don't want to know what contacts he has.
Yeah. He's like, you've pissed him off. He's not like hunting you down. He hasn't put a hit out on you, but he'd be interested to know where you are and if there's anything he can do to fuck up your day.
Like, yeah, but I think my logic is from the from the war perspective is like, someone doesn't have to be actively hunting us down to be a noticeable threat. Where it's like, also it's a matter of influence. What number layer is this out of 9?
6.
Seven?
You guys
6?
are on 6.
On layer 6 out of 9, somebody said, hey, I work for a guy who's on layer 1. So in my mind, I'm like, that's very notable. That's very noticeable. And he might not be hunting us down. But if somebody does end up wanting to hunt us down, and he knows where we are, that we're fucked. So I'm thinking one step ahead of like, can't let someone who doesn't like us know where
So far, you guys have been really good at covering your tracks. Currently, from your, there are plenty of people who know who you are or what you are doing, but in all of those things, you've made deals that they can't tell anyone about you. You did not make a deal like that with Raphael himself. And currently, he is, though, as Dispatch said, because of your deal, he cannot tell Raphael that he has seen you at all. But he's like, I know about it. AKA, Raphael currently is like the one person in this whole shindig who could probably put the dots together and knows what you guys are doing. But at the same time, unless it does him any good, he doesn't hold any loyalties.
hey, look, we're out here. We're living life. I'm just telling people, let's just be careful.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I think a little bit later. Is there anything else any of you want to do while you wait?
okay. I'm okay for now.
A little bit later, the door to the room where all of you are chilling in. Raimi and Emir took the other room. It creeps open, and out of the little door, you see the second kobold from earlier, who looks very relieved. Just says, you paid the money. Very good. Come with me. Both of you. You may stay. He nods to Meknon.
See you, Meknon. I'm gonna look 10 times cooler when I come back.
Very good. This is most fruitful as Mistress Anacrida, she is quite busy with her projects today, so she would not have been able to see you, so you will have plenty of time to recover before you should see her. He's just like yapping as he begins to take you down the spiral staircase towards the door that says staff only. The door opens and the stairs head further down as you occasionally have to walk sideways through these hallways that seem to stretch and breathe out to meet you, like they want to meet your skin. Can I get one of you to roll me a perception check? Oh, both of you can do it. There's only two of you.
Okay.
I got a 19 plus 6 for a 25.
I got a 19.
Both of you, as you pass, quickly moving down, there's occasional like stretched out corridors that just branch out randomly, and down one of them you see, for a second you wouldn't have been able to recognize it, but whether it was something about the shade of its scales or otherwise, but the first kobold that you met that was sent off to retrieve Anacrida, you see, is lying dead in the middle of this corridor with 6 other kobolds surrounding it, ripping him to pieces and eating at his corpse like they're starving. But the other kobold quickly continues taking you down. This is so Yellow Jackets.
I talked to kobold number 2. Did he do something wrong?
Who?
The kobold that was dead back there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cool.
Mistresses treat us very well. He continues down. Until you reach the very
Look at these
bottom,
kobolds right now.
which are home to the workshops. It is if the ground splits open into a great cavern. Light, seemingly from nowhere, streams down as the staircase ends into a rickety jetty-like structure. The entire floor of this place is a putrid liquid. It almost reminds you of being in a stomach, and this is the stomach acid bubbling under you. You see there are hanging putrid guts that hang from the ceilings. The floorboards that you're walking on, this rickety jetty, are each made out of tiny bones. And you begin to get led down through these arching walkways. I will send you a photo of what this looks like later. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And you see in 3 different areas there are great doors that lead to large huts, and there are 3 of them, 1 for each sister. You guys are taken through to the second one. The door opens as you approach, a gap in a great rib cage looking room that is plastered over with viscera. Looking inside, you see the entire room is surrounded by large pens that hold all manner of grotesque creatures. You see a huge beast is chained to the floor in one of the central pens. Its head is full of tusks, and its body is a mass of spikes. And you see a familiar elven woman is currently tending to the creature that is obviously blind, just very tenderly touching its snout. As she looks up at both of you and smiles. Oh, I'm so glad to see that you would like to be improved. This is one of my newest creations, meant to be a sort of ramming device. Though we can't see an unfortunate side effect, but I think he will go for quite the large price. At least in the hopes that the pain doesn't take him before the sale goes through. Come. And she climbs like a spindly spider out of this pen and moves towards you, near floating. Who would like to go first?
I can.
Wonderful. She kind of steps forward and her long nails and fingers carefully trace your arm. I think this will do you very nicely. Come. You will stay. You can keep my friend company. He likes it when people talk to him, tell him stories. He understands you. Sometimes. Come, my friend.
I will follow.
She brings you into another room that looks like a cobbled together butchery. There are body parts in piles, great jars of eyes and fingers and hands. There are torsos hanging from hooks. And she pats a surgery chair. Now, I know that you mortals tend to be quite delicate. So don't worry, you won't feel a thing. And you don't have to be awake if you don't want to be. Would you like to see?
I prefer to watch.
Me as well.
You freak.
She helps you into the chair, begins to strap you down.
Sorry, I don't want to be unconscious while the hag lady takes off my arm in the scary room.
She...
Ooh.
Hey y'all, just quickly, just like medical shit, trigger warning in general. For the crowd.
Hey guys, this is gonna be nasty.
This is gonna be nasty as fuck. She takes out a large needle and injects something that makes you feel woozy. She goes,
I guess no.
"Is it working? Can you feel this?" And she flicks your arm. You don't feel a thing.
No.
What about
Get to
this?
work.
She chops off your hand. You don't feel a thing. Very
No.
good. Now,
That's my hand, bro. I'm a monk. What am I doing here?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, listen.
Hey, wait,
Can
wait.
you roll me 2d4?
Yeah. Do you want the number separate or
Together.
6?
The surgery takes 6 hours. I need you to make me 3 Constitution saving throws, each DC 15.
It's not one I have disadvantage on.
Big ups.
Big ups,
Huge.
guys.
Big ups.
First one's 25. Next one's 27. And 21.
Incredible. You managed to stay awake through the entire thing.
Thank God.
This does mean that once she's taken off your arm, it is gone. But it does mean you have some kind of a say in what she's going to attach back on there, because she immediately grabs a jar that is, Apollo, I want to point out that this is canonically in the book, a jar with a huge tentacle in it.
I had a feeling it would be a tentacle arm.
And approaches you with it.
I'm leaving right now. Good night.
If I skim the room, are there any other options? Is it? I'm like, I'm getting a tentacle.
You see, like, there's other arms around, but this is the one that she's gonna attach unless you're gonna do, like, say anything. She's, like, opening the jar.
Yeah. Are there any other options? Is this the one you recommend? Chef's special?
Well,
or
it is very good for grabbing people.
anything like extra strong?
Well, since you have been such a good patient, let's have a look.
Don't let her talk to me like that. Okay.
Well, and let's hope we can decide on something before it wears off. She
Yes,
begins
I'll be
looking
glad.
around, and she grabs a little basket. She begins just putting things in the basket. She's like skipping around the room. And she comes back with a few options. One of them looks to be the hand of a fiend. So red, long nails.
So sick.
This one. Well, I don't know what it's going to do when we put it on you, but it will be usable. Perhaps there will be a fun little side effect, a nice one. This one's rather big, and she takes out a huge green arm, which looks like it belonged to like a full-sized orc. I don't think your shoulder's big enough to hold it. It might fall off. Or the
I prefer to
tentacle,
keep it.
which does work.
I
Which
kind of want
would
the
you-
fiend arm.
Ooh, an experiment. I love an
Yeah, why not?
experiment. All right. I do have to connect a rather large amount of nerve endings, so hopefully I can do it in time. She begins doing her surgery. And with the 21, I'll say that you do just fine. It's probably like towards the tail end, you're like, ooh, I'm
Okay,
feeling
yeah.
pains, but it's nothing that you're gonna like pass out because of. You just start like feeling, all right, guys, I'm gonna say something. Does anyone have anything about needles?
No.
You start to feel the needle going in and out. You can feel your skin being pulled, though you don't feel any pain.
Tight.
And eventually, after a few castings, you can move the fingers of this fiend. Can you please roll me a d10?
I love my feet. It's thematically appropriate. 7.
Oh no. Alright. And
Oh no.
can I get you to roll me a d8?
Well, this one I got an oh no. Five.
Okay. Here are the things that you get. The d10 was to see if you got a side effect, and you did. And the side effect is your speed is reduced by 5 feet.
I've only got 60 now. What the fuck am I gonna do?
This sucks. And
Alright.
with this fiend arm, you get 2 things. 1, you are resistant to fire damage. You don't get the immunity that you would from the skin graft. And you gain the ability to cast Hellish Rebuke once a day.
I love this arm.
Alright. With that, you are unstrapped from the chair, and she gives you a pat and hands you a lollipop. You did very well. Why don't you send your friend in? And she holds up a drill.
Yeah, I got it. And I go to greet Shiloh.
Shiloh.
Shiloh's been
How's
talking
it
to this
going?
beast. She's like pouring her fucking heart out. So that's why I think my dad never actually loved me that much. And I'm like lying back. You know that fucking meme right now that's going on when it's just people
Yeah.
like yapping to their
Yeah,
cat
yeah.
who's like slightly dissociating? That's what I'm doing right now.
It is giving you this look like, I'll say, do you have any abilities that cause you to be able to read other people's minds? Like, do you have, like, detect thoughts?
Me?
No,
Oh.
Shiloh.
I speak with animals.
I think,
If
like,
it's
at one
considered
point,
a
it's giving you this
xenomorphy.
look that just says, kill me. Please kill me. And you're just like, anyways, so it all started with my
so,
mom
like, it all
fucking
started-
bitch. Alright, you come out, you see Solstice with a fiend arm. Hey, can someone text Anne? We're gonna need a slight update.
Gonna need a. It went
did
great.
You look fucking cool. You
Yeah.
just stick your arm in like a blender or something, like it's straight red.
And
No.
oh my god, what is her name? Sorry, Maleki, that's right. Maleki kind of comes out behind her and says, and we put it on the right side. You kind of like look at your hands and you're just like, yeah, I have a left hand and a right hand. Lit.
Could have gone bad.
Big ups.
Oh,
When this happened before, someone else also got a fiend arm, and like the role thing was that he now had like 2 left hands. It was so fucked.
Just try to stay conscious, okay?
okay.
Come
I guess I'll walk
inside.
past and into the room.
There's blood
Not quite regretting it yet.
everywhere.
Oh
I'm
my
a little
baby.
peckish now. Yeah, I sit down.
She kind of points at your teeth and goes, nope. She sits you down in the chair.
Yeah, Maddie? Yeah, Maddie?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And straps you in. All right.
Leo?
Are you ready to see into the future?
Yeah, just one quick thing. If you could not fuck up my face that much, I'd appreciate it. I don't think Glagia would want you to butcher the look of her favourite pet. Be beneficial for the both of us.
I need you to roll an insight check and then a persuasion check.
Insight.
Can you imagine?
A nat 20.
Can you imagine? Sorry, can you imagine if I made you roll deception to convince her that you're her favorite?
Can you imagine?
That was my
You're
thoughts.
welcome
Being
to.
like, calling yourself her favorite is a stretch.
Insight. A favorite pet being the key word. I hope. Oh god.
Okay.
Insight nat 20. Persuasion is 16. I am gonna burn another pact of the talisman, hoping that Glacia will guide me in this moment. And she kind of does. For
You need to
a
burn your pact at the talisman to convince somebody.
fuck this. Ayo. For an 18 persuasion, nat 20 insight.
It is upon you saying that causes Milwaukee to take pause for a second. And there's like a flash of uncertainty in her eyes. As you realize that when the kobold described the procedures, he was describing them truthfully, or the truth that he knew. But when Malekith had just said, "Are you ready to see into the future?" she had been lying. And now she looks unsure. With a natural 20,
yeah,
you get this instinctual feeling that this third eye is grafted onto your skin. It'll be there, it'll exist, you can see out of it. But it offers no benefit.
I think I lean back, cozy into the chair, looking at the blood around me, staring at her, tilt my head, and I go, "The eye doesn't do anything, does it?"
I wouldn't say nothing.
Then what exactly does it do?
It's a third eye. You can certainly see into the future. You can see in the future. I'm sorry,
Clever.
but we don't offer refunds, should you wish to back out. Otherwise, I still have a perfectly good tentacle. She lifts it up.
No, I've got my own at home. How about this? In exchange for the coins that you took under false pretenses, we were looking for a meeting with you anyways in regards to finding a particular item. Maybe, part of good faith, having lied to my face. Maybe you could help me find it.
I wouldn't say I lied. And yes, I know exactly what item they are after. But my dear sister is not available at the minute. She's finishing her passion project. I imagine come tomorrow morning she'll be free. But I could maybe whisper an extra word in her ear that she prioritize her time with you. As a gift for your unfortunate misunderstanding. The customer is always right.
I'd appreciate that. I will stand up from the chair, step into a bit of soul, lift my boot up, wipe it off, nod to the lady, and I'll walk out.
She watches you leave.
I come back without a third eye 5 minutes later, so.
She looks sadly at her drill and puts it back on the shelf.
Is it not on the front of the face?
It's on my butt.
Nah, turns out it was a lie. They don't actually let you see into the future, purely cosmetic. And as much as I'd love to be able to see out the back of my head, I don't think that truly worth 3 soul coins. But she said she put in a good word on the item.
Soul's just gonna flex her arm. To each their own.
Believe me, if I could fucking see into the future, I would. Wasting my goddamn money and I'm gonna walk away. Huffing up the stairs.
You guys head back up. Magna, what had you been doing for 6 hours?
Yeah.
That's a solid question. And it's a solid question that I, as a professional TTRPG performer, have a good answer for. I think, yeah, I think
Sure.
I took out I think I took out my daughter's phylactery, and I've just been talking to it, and I think I've just been doing like, I've just been telling her the story up to now.
You kind of trace your fingers over her name carved into the phylactery. Gently. It still feels cold. But you still feel the power that you gained now that you hold it. Can't remember what it fucking was. I cannot remember what ability you got from that phylactery. I know for a fact none of you have ever used the abilities you
I'm
got
pretty
from
sure
that
it was a luck
phylacteries.
point.
Something
I'll
like that.
check.
Please remember. Make it like a feat or something.
Yeah.
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 And eventually you're cut from your thoughts as Solstice and Shiloh re-enter the room. Solstice now with a red arm. Though with your... Remind me, your outfit has sleeves. I don't... It hasn't shown up on my thing yet. I think I just remember seeing... I don't remember seeing your arms. I could be so wrong though.
I'm muted.
Cool.
I think that they like cuff off at the elbow.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to show up. Yeah, but we're still on Shiloh. She's taking her time. Anyways.
Yeah, it's a once per day luck point.
Heyo.
I've been rolling alright.
Yeah.
And when I haven't really used it.
That's fair. But, Mechnon, despite your terrible perception... Oh, yeah, no. You have sleeves all the way down. It's just your hands that show. So, you just see, like, you know when you get a new set of acrylics and you just start, like, tapping shit? So with your with your hand that has, like, claws on it, you just kind of walk in and you're just, like, already, like, tapping surfaces because you're like, ooh, it feels so nice. And Mechnon, you look up and just see that Solstice has a red hand.
Demon? Devil?
Yeah, infernal of some sort. Fiend? Fiend. They did offer me a tentacle, funny enough.
And you said
So your
no.
wife isn't into that, noted.
Shiloh
noting
looks
that.
largely the
That's
same.
Look at Shiloh. Is your third eye somewhere I can't see?
You're never gonna guess where they put it.
What? That's my
Oh,
first
well,
guess.
yeah, we'll be
My
able to
first guess
find
is
it.
butt.
In between the cheeks, actually, yeah.
So most of the time you see the front, you see in front of you, and then you just see a butt
Crack.
that's like right on your eye.
Yeah, but when she gets to use it, it's gonna be awesome.
So the views you'll get are toilet and maybe your partner's face. I thought
Sorry, that
this
got
was
me really off guard.
I thought this was a room of freaks. I thought we were all on the same page of what we'd be doing.
Gray.
But it's funny.
No,
It's funny.
Nah, Magnon, unfortunately, the third eye that could see into the future was all too good to be true, and frankly, the lady chickened out. She didn't want to butcher me for the sake of it.
Well, you've learned something about me, and I feel I don't care. Well,
I've already decided I'm
Womp womp, I
calling
don't
this
know.
episode a helping hand.
So good.
Thank you.
thank you.
Alrighty.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna wait for our meeting.
Anything?
Very much so. And as you all sit around waiting for this meeting, hearing Raimi and Emiya having a wonderful conversation in the room next door, we are going to bring this session to a close. A little bit of a shorter one tonight, but I don't want to get into all of the excitement while we have 2 players away. But hey, you guys are in the inn. You met a hot Dude, you got an item which none of you know what it does. That's crazy.
I got to flirt this session.
Yeah, you did. I get to
Yippee.
flirt every session. It's really fun. That's why I like
Maddie,
being the
what
dungeon master.
PCs haven't you flirted with yet? Do you have a tracker? I think you have a tracker somewhere of who you haven't flirted with.
I don't think I've flirted with Raimi. I should. I need to flirt with
I think
Diana
this
more.
is true.
I
If
flirted with
you
Diana
tried, I
plenty of
don't think
times. She'd just
I
be
don't think
like,
Raimi would notice.
"You're so nice." Alrighty. With that all said and done, hey guys, do you like my DMing style? I've definitely shown it off today. You should join my Start Playing game. It's Percy Jackson. Join. It's a good time. Apart from that, let's go around and find out what you find the other people. We'll start with Haley.
Hey, I'm Haley. You can find me at Haley Rosie on pretty much everything. I do tabletop stuff. I play dress up. I do all the little fun things. I'm finally getting into posting again after being for like 4 months. So I'm excited. I've got lots of little adventures planned. So if you want to check any of those out, my page is Haley Rosie.
Hannah.
Hi, my name is Hannah Harper. I'm a D&D and TTRPG content creator over on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitch. Find me everywhere at Hannah Plays D&D. And I'm doing cool stuff. I think I still have one slot open for my Monday game for Start Playing if you want to fight Eldritch Gods in Game of Thrones. That would be cool. That's basically all I'm doing right now is trying not to have a breakdown, trying to fix my goddamn camera, and having a good time. You can catch me at PAX Unplugged. Check me out everywhere. Turn it on over to Apollo.
Well, hello there. I didn't see you come in. My name is Apollo. You can find me on the internet at TallNerdApollo. I am a cosplayer, voice actor, and TTRPG performer, and pro GM. I only have one game up on my Start Playing, and that's full. But I'm currently in a play, and once that's done next month, I will be putting up 2 new games on Start Playing. I'll be putting on the module Turn of Fortune's Wheel, which every time you die, you come back as a multiversal variant of yourself. That's fucking hilarious. And also, I'll also be running the Daggerheart 5 Banners Burning campaign frame, which is very Game of Thrones, very murder mystery. Well, not really. Well, maybe murder. Murder, question mark, mystery, exclamation mark. Oh, and starting next week over on Tino Tales, I'm going to be a little guy that I described as Jace Talus, Victor, Mel Medarda, love child, savior complex forced upon them, Hunchback of Notre Dame, put that motherfucker in a tower, leave him there for 30 years, shake, release.
Hell yeah. Love to see it.
Damn.
Yes.
And hello, I'm Alonus here on my channel. Check out the Stop Playing. Also, we do this every Sunday. Ayo, you should also check out our Good Society campaign. All of the VODs are up on YouTube. Also, check us out on YouTube in general. Leave a comment on the videos. They help so much. Also, TikTok, Instagram, the whole shebang. I'd be making funny little videos if I saw you at PAX Oz. Hey! We are going to raid into the lovely Surf Effers. Everyone say hi for us. We will see you next time. Bye.